live. Whoa, why is this so loud? Okay, maybe I'll watch the volume. Hey, what up, guys? Yeah, I can bring it down. So this is yeah, because I don't have to yell. I'm so used to yelling. Remember, because I've never used a mic. So we got my boy Cole. This is me and him are both ex-Topgolf Marines. We served our time, right? Almost a year of service for him. I did a year. I did my time. You know, I'm out now. But this is a really cool guy. You know, he would come into work with a speaker, and all night he'd be jamming out to some pretty smooth tunes, I would say. You know, a lot of, like, funky.
Smooth jazz.
Yeah, some funky rhythms. I told him he's got a great taste in music, you know. He's probably, out of all the friends I have, I would say he's actually the one with the best taste in music.
You think that?
As far as real life friends go.
Thank you.
Yep.
I really appreciate that.
I mean, you got everybody else beat.
there's no compliment in the world that would.
This is true. This is true. Nobody
that
has
lights me up, bro. Thank you.
Nobody has better taste than you in music in real life. Like, I have a few online friends who, like, okay, you know, there's some competition, but in real life, you're the guy who's got the best taste in music, I would say.
There it goes, bro.
He's got playlists. Like I said, we're going to get a playlist started, hopefully, where you can just give me all the songs that you listen to. Because he's got perfect, like, chill, laid back, funky type music.
Funk.
So would you like to introduce yourself to...
My name is SkY RiGbY on the mic.
Okay, all right.
And if you don't know and you can't remember that name, you can call me Cold Trickle.
Cold Trickle. Okay, I like that.
Or
That's
Cold
pretty cool.
Train, or my brain's insane.
So there was a game, Gears of War. You ever hear about this?
Well, I played Gears of War.
There's a guy named Cole in that game.
I know.
Oh, is that where you got the name from? Okay.
Nah,
all right. I didn't know.
No. I think I was before him, maybe. I don't think that game was
Because I know
up.
you're not really a gamer.
Yeah, but I played Gears.
Is
I
that
played some games.
Is that? Oh, you know what? Let's talk about this. So
Played some games.
So what was your first video game that you played, and what was your last video game that you played?
I don't know. My first console was probably PlayStation 1.
Wow. It's a
So,
good console.
Thanks. And then I went PlayStation 2. Then I went Xbox Original. It's actually sitting right behind you.
Oh, wow. Yeah, he's got it here, folks. He ain't lying.
And there's an Xbox 360 hit under there.
So that was the end of the...
Oh, no. Saints Row 3 is in that one. And I'm sure, like,
That's so
NFL... what was it? Street?
Madden? Oh, NFL Street.
Is probably in that Xbox original.
Maybe Blitz?
Oh, I do. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I still remember the.
No, it was funny because we were talking about Saints Row the other day because a new one just came out. They did a new Saints Row. They remade it from the ground up.
Did they?
Well, the public opinion is it's awful. I guess it's a glitchy mess.
Well, to be honest, what was the first?
Yeah,
what was the original? You know, but like honestly, playing that game and then comparing it to Grand Theft Auto 3,
yeah,
I was shocked. Like,
well, yeah, the advancements in technology, is that what it was?
No, yeah, Grand Theft Auto 3 is way glitchier and shittier than
Saints Row 1.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Like,
I was shocked. I thought it was the other. When I was a kid, I thought it was the other way around because it was brand recognition and all that bullshit.
Like,
Saints Row came out. I'm like, yeah.
It's a knockoff Grand Theft Auto.
So I realized, like, damn, Saints Row's it. Saints Row's fun, man.
Yeah, I think Saint Row 1 is the one that put that game on the map because I will tell you, me and my little brother, we lived in this two-family house for a while. We were living on the west side in a rough neighborhood, right? And we were in the driveway. I don't remember what we were doing in the driveway at the time, but we overheard a conversation because there was this fence, kind of like that TV show Home Improvement where you got the guy on the other side of the fence.
Did you whitewash whatever you just said?
No.
Did you whitewash it? That was funny as fuck if you just did.
Oh, is that what that is?
Well, what was the original show you were trying to describe to me?
Oh no, okay, yeah, I get what you're saying.
What was the original show you were trying to tell me about?
Well, no, I'm saying we were living in a rough neighborhood, but there's a fence, and I remember in the TV show Home Improvement, there's the guy on the other side of the fence who they always talk to him. Okay.
The neighbor.
Yeah, but you know what? They weren't talking to us. We overheard a conversation that these two guys were having, right?
Started with the not very nice neighborhood, and let's call it the hood.
Right. Basically,
and
we're
then
living in the
Home
hood.
Improvement,
That's
and
right.
my brain went, what in the fuck?
Yeah, but see, then I whitened it up with Home Improvement.
You say you whitened it or lightened it?
Whitened it
or
up.
Or both.
I whitened it up, all right?
Yeah, you don't want to do that.
We got to bring balance. You know, like
no
the yin and
in
yang
that.
logo. You guys can't see it on camera. He's got a yin and yang logo. It's like tattooed on the wall.
It's straight tattooed on the wall.
We got to bring balance.
I think that's Sharpie, too. That is
really?
Sharpie over there, yeah. It doesn't look like it, but
that looks legit. I mean, it looks like a perfect circle.
I used the plate.
Wow. Did you use a template to draw that circle?
A plate. Okay. Plate you would eat off of.
Well, maybe we shouldn't
Went
talk
in the
about
kitchen,
it.
Grabbed it.
Yeah, I mean, if they can't see it, maybe we shouldn't talk about it.
We should cut it in the angle next time.
Oh, you want to do some edits? Okay.
No.
Can I get to the conversation? I want to tell you what the guy said. All right, because I remember the conversation.
Let's go.
I want to say it before I forget it. He's like, man, yo, hey, you heard about this shit that just came out, yo? He's like, yo, what the fuck you talking about, man? He's like, man, I don't know, some shit on the Xbox, man. It's called like Saint some shit. But basically, what happened is you hop online and you get to customize your own nigga. Oh, for real? Yeah, you get to customize your own nigga and go online and like do drive-bys and shit. It's cool as fuck.
You're talking Saints, right?
And we knew what he was talking about. Like, even though me and my little brother had never played Saints Row, we play enough video games to know they're talking about Saints Row, obviously.
You should see my guy.
But he's like, it's called Saint some shit. Oh, you got... See, I wish we could do this.
It's messed up.
Can we load it up and see his created
For
character?
sure. We could load it up later and I'll just cut to it.
Yeah, that would kind of break the whole... Like, I've never done an episode of Honest Society where I just, like... You know, we fire up an Xbox. We see your created character. How many? How many kills you got? I don't know what it. I don't even know how it looks.
I don't know either because I change him all the time.
Wow.
It's bad.
Well, see, you strike me as a guy who you'd make some kind of a blue character.
For sure. Yeah,
a wacky,
definitely an alien.
And he's probably not only an alien. He's probably a very little. He's a midget.
Oh, hell no. This dude's huge. He's big, burly, white dude with a white beard. He's got a pimp hat or a cowboy hat on. He's got a big, no undershirt, big pimp jacket, and then like denim shorts.
Oh, well.
This dude looks horrid. And then, the guy before him was like super. Yeah, Sam was terrified. But. Okay, I'm gonna say one thing for the beautiful audience you have here. If I'm ever on my phone, it's because I'm queuing this stuff.
Yeah, he's got all the controls on his phone. He's the engineer. I mean, you guys know how I do episodes of Honest Society. I don't have mics, but he already had the mics here, so I said, why not? Why wouldn't we use the tools that we have around us?
For sure, man.
And I'm looking to do some upgrades for the show, and this might be our upgrade guy. And I see the thing is, he doesn't play a lot of video games, so he won't know a lot of the stuff that I'm referencing. But there's this guy in Yakuza who he's in a van, and he gives you upgrades and stuff. And at least in Yakuza Dead Souls. I don't know if you guys played Dead Souls, but yeah, he does upgrades in the vans. This is going to be the upgrade guy. He's going to help us with the, any audio, technical stuff that I'm not really, I know nothing about this stuff, but maybe if I spend enough time with this guy, he can kind of pass on some of his knowledge.
And we can level up.
Yeah, and then...
It's going to look like T-Pain's stream.
So would you be down to maybe go downtown and take some of this stuff public?
Oh, without a doubt. 100% Cleveland. Nice. And this song I just queued for you, it's Mike Tyson.
Mike Tyson
singing "One Night in Bangkok." Ferns.
Eh?
You ever heard of Between Two Ferns?
Nah, I don't know what that is. What does that mean?
Zach Galifianakis does a thing. He used to be online, or it was like Funny or Die. I don't know. But I think it's on Netflix now. Either way, it's Zach Galifianakis just interviewing people. He does like Barack Obama, Hillary Clinton, Brad Pitt, some real big names. And then the most recent one I found, which was like 3 days ago. I don't know why I'm looking this up because it's from like 2012. But he brought Arcade Fire in, and they sung Little Drummer Boy. Arcade Fire.
Okay, so I don't
and
know Arcade Fire.
The lead of Arcade Fire. They're really good. They're fantastic band.
But okay, now
not singing Little Drummer Boy. Like the interview was, he was interviewing Samuel L. Jackson, and who was the other person? It'll come to me. Either way, it was bad. And then he goes, and this is Arcade Fire singing Little Drummer Boy, and it cuts right to him. And the lead dude is smoking a cigarette on stage. And they're all in like Christmas garb and shit, because like,
what?
Like, you know Little Drummer Boy, right?
No, I've never heard it.
It's a Christmas song. It's like Nutcracker Christmas song.
So when you said Zach Galifianakis, I was thinking about Channing Tatum for some reason. But Zach Galifianakis is way
Which one would you rather
cooler than Channing Tatum.
Which one would you rather have as your dad?
Zach Galifianakis. He's way cooler. It's the guy with the beard,
of course,
right?
But like,
it's the guy with the beard.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
You don't know Zach?
I'm pretty sure the picture that I got in my head, it's the right guy.
He is like
he is funny.
Even though he's mainstream, he's low key.
Well, I don't think he's mainstream. He's not mainstream. I don't think so. When I first saw Zach Galifianakis, I'm like,
ready for this?
Who the fuck is this guy?
I'm gonna call my own poopy engineering out and say, you know where the gain is at on that thing, right?
Yeah, is it this thing right here?
On the right, there's two gain knobs. One's for me on the left.
It's not red.
One's on the right. Just go down a little bit on it. It'll
go
help.
Down on mine?
A little bit. A little bit, though, bro.
Just a tad bit? Like right here, maybe?
That's the wrong one. All right, go up a little bit back. Go back to where you're at.
Okay. Right here? Okay, let's turn this down just a little bit. Right here. A little bit. A little bit more. Okay, cool.
You gotta treat it nice.
So did you ever see
the
movie?
Be nice to that girl. She's an old bike. Old little dirty girl.
So you ever see the you ever see the movie you ever see the movie you ever see Biodome?
No. Where do you get
This is a 90s movie.
What is it about?
It's about two guys
I don't even know the title of this song.
Well, these two guys are hanging out, and they're like, bro, we should go in there. And then they end up stuck in this dome for a whole year where they have to live in the dome. They have to eat only the vegetables that they grow, they can eat. And they're not even supposed to be there. But since the door closed and they're sealed, they're stuck in there for a year with the environmentalists or whatever these people are.
Was it like an experiment?
Yeah, it was an experiment.
Okay,
because
these
two weren't supposed to go in there, but they snuck in there because they were fucking around.
Dude, how I would get out of there?
Yeah, I think they snuck in through the vents.
I'm telling you, I would find a way out. By find a way out, I mean I would break everything until
they tried. I mean, the glass was like bulletproof. They were trying to get out, but they couldn't.
Oh no, I'd light the thing on fire. I don't really. It'd be.
But it's okay because some of the environmentalists were
bulletproof,
hot.
Bulletproof
hot
glass.
Girls. You're stuck in there with some hot girls. It's all right.
It's not fireproof.
Well, where are you gonna get fire from? There's no sticks around. You don't have a lighter.
There's got to be some kind of product in there that's. You know, come on, man. You can light oxygen on fire if you really do it the right way.
Look, I don't know anything about that.
For a second, I thought they were ripping off, or like, Matt Damon or Ben Affleck. No, Matt Damon. Remember that Martian
Marky
movie
Mark?
he did?
Oh, that's Matt Damon.
Matt Damon.
Not Mark
Did I say Mark?
Wahlberg.
Did I say Mark twice?
I'm an idiot. No, I don't think you said Mark.
I might have, though. You know how that goes.
Well, you could have.
Oh, me and names. Yeah.
All right, well.
He like, eats his own shit, and then...
Whoa.
Then he starts sewing people up, like, together in a, like... It looks like a centipede.
So you're watching Centipede Man or whatever it's called?
Oh, wait, maybe
the
I just
human
mixed
centipede?
it. Okay, so wait, no, all right, let me go back. So, the
hope
movie
you
I
listened
was
to that
talking
movie.
about was he got stuck on Mars, okay?
Oh, okay.
Right? And then he had to, like, eat his own shit and then put that shit in the potatoes. But he created
All
fire.
right, it sounds
okay?
made up.
No, it's not. But like,
It sounds like
it's,
something off of South
If
Park.
anybody knows what I'm talking about, they're gonna be like, "That's funny," because, oh God, how did he do
Mike
it?
Tyson again?
How did Mike Tyson come back and bless us with this? Here we go, Baker Man, bro. So you can't beat this one. You've heard this one 100 times. That back in
Oh, yeah, back in 9. Yeah, that's a way of putting it. Back in 9, man.
Dude,
Well, we survived. I mean, we're still here. So
I was a night terror there.
yeah.
I mean, like, not really. Like, I do my job.
Yeah.
But at the same time, you know, like, half of me's like, let's see what I can get away with.
Yeah, this kind of sucks. I mean, I was always thinking it.
Which one? This always sucks, or what's Cole trying to get away with today?
Yeah, what's Cole trying to get away with tonight?
What's Cole fucking around with?
It's usually nights, right? We never worked a morning together. You never worked mornings.
Nope.
I don't think I ever saw you work a single morning.
Because I was usually in my shop, man.
Oh, right.
Literally, I mean.
I don't know how you do it. 2 jobs. That's nuts.
Not really, dude.
That's pretty
being
nuts.
at bartending is, I mean, I take it very seriously now because I don't want to do December. I'm done. December, I am out.
Of town? Where are you moving or something?
I don't know, man. Somebody just said you got to get out of here, and I just said, all right, December.
I don't know what that means.
Me neither. Still trying to figure it out.
So
I told
in
Sam that. She's
December,
like, what do you...
what's happening in December, man?
Christmas.
Well, right, we know that, but what?
You sure?
Well, I guess you're right. I'm not sure.
Society, I mean, like, what is Christmas?
That's a good question.
Man, who is that guy? You didn't even introduce him. Like, can we, like...
Yeah, you want to give him the mic?
Dude, Rupert's always got a mic.
Hey, bud.
He's speaking, but it's very low volume. You
Bro,
can't hear
that
him.
dude he scares the shit out of me like 10 times a day because where I put him. And I don't move him away.
Oh, is it like a horror movie where
I
you
took his
put
arm-
him one place and then he ends up somewhere else?
Took his arms off because I thought they were so white that it was scaring me.
All right. That's a little racist, but...
I'm white.
Oh, so it's okay for you to be racist against your own color?
I'm just saying it's it's alarming. You know what I mean?
I'm fucking
Like,
with you, man.
That guy
All right,
needs to
well-
get some sun up in
Yeah,
that.
yeah, he does. And that's why you got
You
the
know.
light.
He came all the way
This'll
from
tan him.
all the way from Louisiana. I've had
Really?
Rupert. I told him I was gonna get him a body for years. It's been at least 6 years.
Oh, you talking about the crocodile?
Well, he's an alligator, but yeah.
Oh, sorry,
That's what I
alligator.
mean.
My bad.
Man, he don't like when
You know those crocodiles and alligators? They look so similar. All right,
but they're
that's
different.
fucked up. That's fucked up.
I mean, what's the difference?
Yeah, my bad. My bad.
One has a penis, one doesn't.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Oh, I
That's
didn't
how
know
you
that.
know.
So are alligators the females or the crocodiles the?
Well,
Which one are the
so-
female?
male alligators just don't have penises.
Why wouldn't they have? So the females alligators have?
Check Rupert for a penis. Guarantee he doesn't have one.
There's no body.
I mean,
Unless his
he
penis
gets
is
around.
located in-
He gets around. Okay. He gets around.
Is there something under there? Because it wouldn't be
I don't know.
here.
Look for yourself, man. I don't know. I would be worried though.
So you know what's funny? I guess the penis is collected. Not collected. It's connected to the leg. Like right here, there's no penis.
Maybe it's in that box.
So, oh, you put his.
What's in the box?
So
What's in the fucking box.
See, so I like the movie, but I can't even say.
You know, I couldn't get him a full
Not
body.
even gonna
all
say
right?
it.
You know, I could not get him a full body yet. If you got a or if you got the rest laying around somewhere, Jav, please let me know.
I'll see what I can do. I mean,
I swear he moves.
Don't get your hopes
I swear
up.
he moves.
I thought you were looking for other body parts because I'm like, I'll see what I can do, but don't get your hopes.
I saw him Twitch the other day. I was standing right next to him. I swear to
You
God.
saw him on Twitch. He was streaming the other day.
Actually, I was streaming the other day.
You were on Twitch?
Like 2 days ago.
Did you get any donations?
No, nobody even. I wasn't even.
Wow.
Dude, I was
All right.
so lost. I haven't been on Twitch, and even when I was, I just set all of it up and then never streamed anything.
Wow.
I was
See,
real upset with myself.
That's crazy because you could be streaming Saints Row. You know, a lot of people want to see the gameplay and the created characters.
So, you got to see me play this game. You will be
I've never even seen
you're gonna be-
gameplay of
you're-
Saints Row.
You're going to
so
be
I would
very
like to see
upset. You're going to be like, this is not. That is not. You should not.
That's pretty funny.
You might turn the console off. I don't know.
I've never done that before, so.
No,
I'll have to
it's
see.
funny as fuck. I mean, like, I'm just. You don't know, like. You've never seen anyone unhinged until you see me play Saints Row.
So when you play video games, okay, let's say you're playing a video game and you die. What's your reaction when you die?
Pull your phone up.
What?
Pull your phone up.
I mean, my
Go to
phone is-
cheat codes.
Oh.
And then right off the rip, pull the sniper rifle out. McManus, I believe they call it in that game.
McManus.
Yeah, it zooms 3 times, so you can literally just blow people's heads off from wherever you want.
Okay, that's cheap. I mean, it is a cheap
And it
code.
literally auto zooms low key a little bit, but nobody even picked up on that ever. I'm like, you know what I mean?
Wow.
Yeah, dude. If you get, yeah.
And then you're unstoppable.
Oh no, I die a lot.
Oh, you still die. Okay. Well, you
Unless-
don't get upset
Unless
when
I
you
go, continued RPGs. You don't die in that game.
die? So you have rockets?
Oh yeah, you put the cheat. See, that's the cheat part about that game. At least GTA, you had to re-enter the cheat codes every time. This one, you just pull your cell phone up and the cheat codes are saved into the game.
Oh, nice. That's pretty
So you're
convenient.
just like RPG.
Oh, see,
One's like you literally hit someone and they go 30 feet in the air and they die.
okay, now that's pretty fun. I would use that one a lot.
Do you remember the cheat code flying cars from Vice City?
That's the most popular
was it-
one.
Yeah, it was yeah. Oh my god, that was so fun though. It made no sense. Well, like the laws of physics, nope. And it was different for every car. How'd they do like? Oh, dude, that was all the beginning of Allen Iverson, bro. Like,
Yeah.
and that's the true Al. Like, that is unhinged.
Yeah, those were good
Yeah.
times, bro. I remember when I was in.
We should go down that road. It just changed on its own.
So I was in.
just changed on its own.
Let me tell you something.
Now we can show your audience what the frick happens over here. And look it's not even playing the right song.
What is this?
Now it's bro, did you do that? That was you, wasn't it? It was you.
No, guys, you were watching me this whole time.
Low key job.
Got no powers.
Silent job. Yeah, alright, buddy.
No, check this out though. I was in 5th grade, right? I was in 5th grade. I think it was year 2004.
And you try to kiss the bunny? You try to kiss the class bunny?
We didn't have any bunnies. But serious, I was reading one of those Scholastic magazines, those school magazines that we got. Right?
Are you wearing your watch?
I'm wearing my watch.
Remember what okay, go ahead.
Can
Sorry.
I tell you about this magazine? So
I'm here.
in this magazine
Where?
was a picture of a man driving a car. But guess what? This car was on water. The man was driving a car that turns into a boat. But I haven't seen these boat cars anywhere. So what's up with that? And that was 2004. I was in 5th grade. I saw it in a magazine. And the guy was like...
It makes no sense. There are people still trying to do that.
There was a white guy. He was white. He was wearing a dress shirt. It was like a blue dress shirt.
Are you sure he wasn't dark,
sleeve.
a little bit darker with the do-rag?
No, he didn't get out of do-rag. This was not CJ.
With this car boat.
No. This motherfucker had sunglasses on. He was in the sun, and he's cruising on the lake or something, or in the water. And it's like, hey, we have a boat that transforms. No, we have a car that transforms into a boat. How you like that? That's what it said, like in the description.
A car that transforms into a boat.
Yeah.
Right. So,
it was a boat car. I was like, dude,
I know
this
exactly
is
what you're saying.
crazy.
It's like it hits the water, then the fucking stupid wheels
Yeah, my car doesn't
flip up. It's like,
I've
why don't
not
you just
seen
get out and get into a
that's
boat
like
that'll
this.
actually work more than 5 miles an hour?
Yeah, this is ridiculous. Yeah, why are they so slow?
Because it's a car.
No, but if it's a car boat...
Oh, I know. It's got the hull of a boat.
I mean, that thing could be going 60 miles per hour on water. Is that well, I don't know.
No, it can't. I swear to God, there are boats that go far, like faster than 60 knots. Well, 50 knots.
But are you going to run over fish? Aren't you going to hit some of the other fish? I'm joking around.
I don't think...
That's a dumb question.
Fish just live on the top of the water.
I mean, I know the dolphins like to fly out of the water. Maybe you could hit one of them if you were driving fast enough. Maybe. But
Trying to think if I've hit anything with.
And would that be considered roadkill? Because you're not technically on a road at that point. It's in the middle of the sea or lake. But I guess dolphins aren't in lakes. So, you know what? Never
Prove it.
mind. Yeah, just scrap all of that. We'll edit that out. Don't worry.
You better, just keep it all.
Everything is going to be edited this time around. How long have we been on? Has it been like 30, 40 minutes yet?
I was curious because I'm like,
because I'm getting a little
so
sleepy.
are there any rules to this podcast?
No, there's no rules. Absolutely.
I was
going
gonna
to
say because like if there's no rules, you should definitely keep this whole thing as one take. Stop it now.
Stop it now?
And then we'll
okay,
roll.
it's too early to stop. We got to get a few more funny jokes in before we stop.
Well, I was gonna say stop it now and just roll another one. But
no.
Yo, should I sing a song?
Yeah, go ahead, sing a song.
I really don't feel like it. So let's keep rolling here. Singing. Na 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 na. Na 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 na. Wow, that was bad.
Yeah, it sounded alright.
But it's okay.
It's the song.
I'm just warming my tits up. Right in the microwave.
So what are these wallpapers you got on the desktop? Are these pictures that you took?
Yeah, I took those in the backyard.
Wow. Nice.
Two summers ago?
So this says Bob and Gail, MK. What is this?
No idea who those people are, but it
so
must have taken 20 years for it to do that, at least.
Oh, really? Is that something we can do?
Yeah, they carved it in with a knife, and that's how big it is now.
So
because
what do you
the tree
think about
grew.
that? Is that animal cruelty? Are trees considered animals? I mean, they're living, they're breathing. Are they considered okay?
I mean, I'd fuck a tree.
All right. Well, guys, we're gonna have to cut the episode here. That's where we draw.
Well, I mean, like a lot of you ever seen a hole in it, like in a tree, and you're like, Bob and Gail. Okay, yeah, I got it.
Easy.
We can make this one work.
No, yeah, no, I'm not into any of that weird.
Somebody
sex
carved
stuff.
a pot leaf in one of those.
So, guys, I got a hot date coming up. What did I tell you? Friday night.
That's what you said.
Yeah, Friday night I got a date. So wish me luck. I mean, I think this is gonna go great. I don't know where we're going. I don't even know the girl.
She's 6'7".
No, she's 6'2". I'm 6'7". She's 6'2". Which, I mean, that concerns me because, like I said, I don't think they make girls in that size normally.
You should take Rupert with you.
Oh, take him with me?
Yeah, like a
just in case some shit jump
wingman
off?
or something, you know?
Okay. Yeah, why not, man?
Dude, that's a great icebreaker. Hey, this is my friend Rupert. He comes with
that
me
would
everywhere.
Be funny. That would be funny to have him in the back seat.
I gotta support him
emotionally.
emotionally.
Say, hey, yeah, this is my friend Rupert in the back. Say hello to him before we go
you
out
put
on
her.
our date.
You put him in the front, and then she's got to ride in the back.
You gotta sit in the back. Rupert's up front.
Yep.
Hey, I like that.
You don't like taking the seatbelt off.
That's pretty funny. Okay, I like that. Yeah. That's genius too. That's genius.
Yeah, I mean, if she's 6'9", yeah.
Well, she's 6'2", so
she's
yeah.
growing every time I.
It's gonna be uncomfortable because she's taller.
7'6" by the time.
I do gotta think for tall ladies because you don't normally see them. So
you're like Amazon. Oh,
what's that?
JK, I didn't say it.
I didn't hear what he said.
Amazons.
Oh, Amazonian women?
That's what they call them. But I would.
Yeah, I guess. I mean, that's the only place I know that has tall women.
When have you been to the Amazon?
Never.
One,
never.
Two,
I've just heard.
Two, are there people living in the Amazon that are, besides like the tribes that we are not allowed to contact?
Oh, we're not allowed to contact?
Have you haven't?
They kill us.
You haven't watched
us?
enough documentaries.
No, I saw a documentary. They ate a white guy. Maybe it wasn't them though.
Was that a documentary? Are you sure that
Yeah, it was a guy who went out.
David Attenborough? Did they eat?
I don't know who his name was.
Hello,
all I know about him is he was white.
The pandas are gonna be alive for 42 years.
And he sounded just like that. And
then he got ate.
He was eaten. He was lost, but everyone assumed that they just ate him.
He's still alive, bro. David Attenborough.
So
He's probably 327 years old.
So he just
ate his foot. He's like, oh, I gotta get out of here before they eat the rest of me.
So
thanks for watching. Make sure you do your donations to PBS.
So I know you're joking around, but so you have this theory of what happened to Steve Jobs.
Oh, yeah.
Do you not want to talk about that?
I'll talk. Theory is not.
Well, maybe it's not. It's your belief.
He's on the moon, he's on the moon, he's on the moon, he's on the moon. He's on the moon, he's on the moon, he's on the moon, he's on the moon. I mean, would it be that?
That's not that far-fetched,
I think they were like, we're done with this guy, but we need him to keep thinking.
Yeah, I didn't see any funeral. You know how they do the... And this is the thing. If one of your guys is going to die, like a Steve Jobs, just like they do the keynotes, there should be like a keynote funeral showing, in his casket should be shaped like an iPad or iPod, right? Shouldn't it be an eye? How about an eye casket?
That
digital.
Is the funniest thing you've ever. That might be the one of the.
No, I'm serious.
That was it.
I'm
right
joking,
there.
but I'm kind of serious.
Casket. I want to go. I want to end up in an eye casket.
Some kind of smart.
So I can make sure that I'm,
we want a casket that has Bluetooth capability, Wi-Fi, all internet access, everything.
Talk about Bluetooth. Let's go. Oh God. All right. So. Oh. I know where we could go with this because I don't have proof of any of it, but I do have research on it.
Uh-huh.
I can let you read it. And that way, would that protect, This is really good, though. This is right. Anybody who is somewhat skeptical and intellectual with a screw loose will thoroughly enjoy this.
I like that you added that in there.
Well, come on. These days, look at, man, I swear to God, I come from a you know, I'm not even going to say that, but all I can say is that I was not listening to Fox News the other day, but someone in my family was. And all I heard from another room was, yeah, this guy went into a gas station with an axe and started hitting people with an axe, like chopping them with an axe. And then he was let out on bail. And I'm like, I'd like to hear the real story of that.
That's a little nuts.
Because that's like, it was coming from, what's that dick's name? Carl. No, it wasn't even Carlson. It was the other fucking guy that looks identical. That says the same bullshit.
Yeah, I don't know who that could be.
Oh, God. It doesn't matter. Fuck them.
I don't know these Fox guys.
Either way.
That's funny. A guy with an axe.
But, like, that's how Fox News, they're like, yep, and global warming's not a thing.
No.
Emissions aren't real. Like, it's... And the worst part about it is some of this shit I'm like, damn, they're right. But then they say shit 2 seconds later that's like, holy F.
Yeah.
This is on major news.
Yeah.
This is one of the 5 or 4, whatever. And this is what half the nation or whatever is watching.
Yeah. And
So
they don't know any better. And it's kind of fucked up. I used to watch the news all the time, but...
I want to get a beer now because of that. That's horrible. What's wrong with this?
So when I watched the news, when I used to watch the news as a kid before school, or I think I used to wake up in the morning and get ready for school while the news was on.
Okay.
And I just liked the music. I was always about the music.
Yeah, and they used to play music in the morning, like
Well,
it was nice. It was like,
well,
oh,
just like the theme music for Fox 8 News. Doom, 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 doom. You know how they have like the dramatic, like,
oh my God.
In our new news story, you know, boom, doom, 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 doom. You know, I've always paid attention to music. Like, even, you know, I don't give a fuck what's going on. I'm just listening to the music, like the infomercials, the little commercials that would come on late at night. Every commercial that comes on, I'm listening to the music. I don't give a fuck what they're selling.
To this day, I'm same
way.
way.
Like the music? Music sounds pretty cool.
Same way.
Because, dude, you know, I feel really bad about this. There's some music that I'll never hear again. And I remember there was this one song that I really liked. And it was one of those commercials, those late night infomercials with the girls where they're telling you to chat with them, call this number to chat with hot babes. But no, the music, dude, I remember the background music was so cool.
Oh
I'm
my
like,
God,
dude, I
it's
want
jazzy.
this.
It's
I want this on my MP3 player, man. It was like a boom, 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 boom.
Yeah, but it's like
boom,
it's
boom.
like even,
I was like,
it's even
dude,
more sexual than that. Like,
I need that,
It's charged with, but dude,
because it had synths and it had the bass and it was just perfect. And I'm like, I'll never hear this song again because who knows what the
because
name
Kathy
of that
wants to talk
commercial
to you about
was.
feet. Her feet.
Yeah, I know. It was
Her
like I
feet.
didn't give a fuck about none of that stuff. I'm like, man, this
dude,
beat
we gotta go
cool.
circle. We gotta go in a circle now. Where we gotta go back.
Yeah,
they would murder. Like there was somebody who would murder somebody. Not where were we at? Tell me. I know where we were at.
Oh, before I started talking about that,
He's on the moon. He's on the moon.
yeah, we were talking about So that's where Steve Jobs is.
We'll get right to it right after I say this. Do you know that one GIF where it's like he's holding up the Nano?
Steve Jobs is holding up the Nano?
Go on your phone real quick. Or
oh, I can't. It's recording.
Bro, remember what I did to your watch, though? Tell him about that one.
Okay, so...
That thing's probably still spinning. I gave it to someone else.
Yeah, so he did some kind of hack. I have an identical watch to the one.
Tell him what it is.
Now.
Give him some specs.
This is a Casio Illuminator. No, sorry. I don't know the name of this
It might
watch.
be the Illuminator. I don't know.
No, I think they're just telling me that the Illuminator is down here. I don't know. Anyways,
Probably.
Anyways.
That's exactly it.
This is a watch that I bought from Walmart for like maybe $30. And I had 2 pairs, two is a pair. So I had a pair of these watches. I gave one to him, right? And I didn't even realize I had another one at home. I didn't even realize I had 2 of these watches. He's like, hey, man, your watch is pretty cool. I was like, here, you can have it. And then I went home and I'm like, oh, wow, I have another one. So he did something to the watch.
Without.
He didn't break the watch, but.
It's just a
so basically, the watch always shows the time, the day of the week,
etc.
And even the day of the month.
Etc.
In the seconds. Well, whatever he did to it.
Every single digit was spinning.
Yeah, every digit is like hacked. It's just constantly rotating in a circle.
And the screen is going.
Yeah, the screen is like running rampant.
Yellow and
which looks way cooler than the time. Like I don't care about. Like if you look at my watch, it's just normal,
I should have
basic
gave you
watch.
that one.
But you look at his watch, it's just constantly rotating.
You're like that guy's up
numbers.
To,
it looks
guy,
hacked. It looks like the Matrix code. You know,
that guy
like,
is up to something.
It's pretty cool, man. I wish I could get mine to do that, but mine doesn't do that. So. Oh, I see. He's holding up the Nano.
You gotta cut to that GIF. Like you gotta throw it in the video.
Oh, cut to the Nano so they know what I'm looking at.
So you know what you're looking at. Because like
right.
if you look in, there's a picture frame over there on the shelf.
Yeah.
Go look in it.
Well, there's a lot of picture frames over here. I don't know.
Little one, yeah, it's a little one. It should be like the first one. It should be like something with me and Sam, and then it should say Chateau. Maybe.
No, this has sunflowers on it.
What is that? The basic freaking thing you get from?
Oh yeah, actually, it looks like the default.
It is, dude. Yeah.
Oh, this is you and Sam.
Okay,
oh,
Grant,
wow.
pull it up.
This is pretty cool.
Look at it. Look at what do you see?
Chateau, Angus and Julia Stone.
No, come on.
Lyrics. Oh, is this an Nano?
That's a manual.
Wait, this is a manual?
Let me see it.
Wait a second. What are you saying?
Let me see it.
What am I looking at here? Can you
Can't
guys
see it. I cannot see. Oh, look behind. Pull the thing out.
Oh.
Pull it. Oh, secret surprise. I'm gonna go get a beer while you're secret surprising them, because this is about to. And you gotta give them like this. You gotta give them the pose. Keep getting contacted by Steve Wozniak.
Can you see that? Can you see that?
That's just Knight's art, okay, and it's sentimental, you know. Is it in there? Oh, yeah, I thought so.
That's pretty cool.
Isn't that weird? I got Easter eggs everywhere, bro.
So guys, we got an Easter egg behind the photo of him and Sam. I don't know if it's in focus. I don't know if you guys can see this, but it's an original iPod Nano instruction manual. I mean, this thing is a relic. This is a piece of history. I mean, if we were to take this manual on a TV show, Pawn Stars, we could probably get a lot of money for this. You ever see Pawn Stars?
Yeah, I know.
How much can I get for this? So we're thinking we can maybe give you. Yeah, you'll probably get $1, if that. You know, 20 cents is the best I can do.
He's like, here.
20 cents is the best I can do.
He was like, you pay me.
We've got to make a profit.
You pay me to take it. Yeah, I got that. That originally was in a. By the way, you didn't even figure out what the. Oh wait, you gotta be careful now. You gotta put it back the right way. You don't want to lose the Easter egg.
So how do you know Easter egg? Where did you get that from?
Well, you say I don't know any games or anything. Let me see. I got you. I'll fix it. Yeah, it's good enough.
Yeah, so yeah, that's the only place
Nano.
I've seen Easter eggs are in video games. I don't know. I didn't know there were real life Easter eggs.
What if there's Easter eggs
it's
in
cool.
real life?
Yeah, that's what I mean. It's cool to take the concept of an Easter egg and use it in real life to kind of There's like hidden.
There's probably 50
secrets.
in this room.
Really?
Easy.
Well, I don't want to waste too much
Easy.
time looking because I know that the camera can't see what I'm looking at.
Speaking of
You know
which,
what? We got to get Google Glass.
no, I'm good.
Either that or...
No, I'm good.
Okay, they've got these Snapchat
I almost lost my
glasses,
shit in VR with one of my good friends.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Was that a
I
traumatic
was dreaming about it for weeks.
experience?
Like, I was dreaming like I was... It doesn't matter. His VR is a lot different than... Whatever he's doing is very funny.
So, are you saying that his VR is more advanced than what we have on the market?
Well, it's an Oculus 2, so it's on the market. It's all about what you do with it.
But what is he doing with his VR that makes it...
Probably some freaky ass stuff.
I mean, do we have water splashing? Is what makes it...
I can glitch those out.
You can glitch it out.
Hard.
Yeah, so this is one of his special abilities, guys. I remember when we worked at Topgolf, he was doing this thing with the radio where he could kind of tweak the lights. Like, he would click the radio and it would turn the lights. It would make them flicker.
Those Red Bull coolers.
Yeah, the Red Bull cooler would
chance.
flicker every time he paged the radio. And I'm like, what is this? He would just hold the button down and it would flicker the lights.
Electromagnetic frequencies. That was nothing. That was just
pretty cool. I mean, it was cool to me.
What was I about to do, Job? And we got to go back to the moon. Because if we don't...
I don't know.
We're never going to get anywhere. I know where I was at.
You trying to remember what you were talking about?
No, I know what I was talking about. We just got to get back there.
Whoa. Man, I'm
Boom.
brain.
New day.
Whole
It's
different
a new
vibe.
day.
Yeah, dude, I feel like I'm getting paid. All this green, all this moolah.
This is called Blue Planet.
Oh, I see green. Okay, well, it's blue right there. But yeah, no, all right, I'm getting pretty tired. So
Well, I mean...
So let's wrap it up. Okay. What were we talking about? Let's get to the bottom of this.
All right, let me get in my notes so that we
But I don't want to rush you either, so I'm like, no, take your time.
Well, it sounds like we're in a rush, and it's taken me
we're not in a rush.
I'm
in a rush. No, I'm not in a rush. I'm just a little sleepy.
There's a Red Bull right behind you. It's a yellow one. Right by the Nano. There might be a bottle of Jack.
I see. That bottle the Gatorade.
That bottle of Jack with
pineapple.
That bottle of Jack Apple has been there for
tropical?
More than 6 months now.
Wow, so it's aged.
Sure.
I mean, the older it gets, the better it gets.
Oh, it's bad, dude. It's.
So
That's gonna rip someone up one day.
So I'm not gonna drink the Red Bull.
There's a Gatorade you could have.
Then I'll be up to the end of time.
I doubt it. You're already tired.
Gatorade, I'm not gonna drink any of these energy drinks.
Just eat a Top Golf wipe.
What?
Just eat a Top Golf wipe.
Oh, a dude wipe, you mean?
Yeah, let's call it that. Yeah, you're right. I mean,
all right. Well,
all right. It has to do with. SRI International. I'll say that one more time. SQWZ125689 International. Or SRI International.
SRI. What does that stand for? I don't know what SRI is.
Well, let's start with this. Do you know where... And I'm like... I use Apple products, but I also use other products too. And I have no allegiance to either side. But I use what fits the bill the best every time. And do you know where Apple's started? Like, do you know where they first came out with their demo for their first product ever?
LAX? I don't know. Was it Los Angeles, California?
Stanford's homebrew.
Oh.
Which was like, at that time, you know, personal computers and the single engineer or small team, startups weren't a thing. It wasn't anything like that. And so we'll start there. Stanford. And they started with the Apple I circuit board that Woz created. And the Apple II was really their thing that made them a lot of money for a while. But SRI is a totally different thing. But it's not. It's Stanford Research Institute, which was later then converted to SRI International, which is a non-profit organization that, from what I gather, my right arm is numb.
All right.
This is the first time Sam's the only one I've ever shown or said anything about this to. But the time is now. I posted something on Facebook like a few weeks ago. Sure, everybody that's seen it, that knows me from like, you know, whatever, like, was like, something's wrong with him. Seriously? You know, something's seriously wrong with this guy? Because, like, you know how cryptic I am. Can you at least...
Yeah.
You know? But this one's going to hurt me. Maybe not tonight. I will feel this tomorrow or whatever. SRI International Artificial Intelligence Center is a government-affiliated nonprofit organization founded by Stanford University affiliates and resources. Now, this was back in, it all started in the 60s, 70s, maybe even earlier than that. I've gone way, way farther back to the roots of what I just,
No,
dude.
There's no way. I mean, unless something was to happen.
You have no idea where this will go. I'll do it quick, too. If I can. Sometimes I can't because I'm just like, I don't talk about it to anybody but Sam. So like, that's who has helped me condense all this research is her. She takes my notes. I'll show you them. Because, I don't know. It's weird. It's not like I can't, but like with this shit, I need. Either way. Let me, So in 1970, SRI formally separated from Stanford University, okay? Now, if you think about that, 1976, I think, is when Jobs and Woz showed up. And so they were like in the mix of all this that I'm about to explain. And you got to ask yourself, like, how did Apple go from a garage to what it is now? And if
I remember them being in a garage.
Obviously, everybody's seen the movies. Everybody knows the story. Like, come on, if you don't,
dudes were in a garage.
Shit. Yeah. Well, in that garage, something was created. And I believe it was in Woz's brain. Like, he's the one who said too much and did too much. But, like, he loves it. He loves the tech. Doesn't care about anything. No money. Total opposite of Jobs. They created something special in there. I'm telling you right now. And then look at John Lennon comes on. Solo John Lennon.
So,
Talking about Hold On. They created, someone in that area created something very, 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 very powerful, and we didn't have the hardware or the technology to produce it and to fulfill its full capability. And if you are listening to this shit and you can't put two and two together, either way.
well, what did they create? What was it that they? Is it kind of hard to explain?
Not at all. 2 words. But they didn't create it. They didn't found it. They weren't the first ones to hypothesize and theorize on it. I think they just made it more seamless for it to work with machines better, because that's really all that.
I see. I know what it is. You said it's 2 words, right?
Happy Meal.
Okay, no, that's not the word. Programmable DNA.
DNA program. Yes, exactly. Okay.
I'm joking.
No, you're right. So, let's just like skip around here, okay? Let's skip around hard, though. There was a researcher that worked with SRI. His name was Russell Targ. Mm-hmm. Russell Targ was a physicist and author who was a pioneer in the development of the laser. He created our modern laser and was a co-founder of Stanford Research Institute's investigation into psychic abilities in the 1970s and the 1980s. And that just disappeared. And what he really worked on mostly is what's called remote viewing, or the theory of remote viewing, which is has to do with consciousness and the ability to feel or sense or see what someone or something that's going on, both maybe in the future, but more or less in a different part of the world, or not, within the normal realm of, whatever. And then, so, being careful with what I say and how I say it, because...
Well, wait a second. You can cut loose here, right?
Well, I mean, my notes are cryptic, but,
oh, okay.
They're not, though. They're wide open. It's just, all right. Targ joined in so he was working on so I said the 1970s and 80s, right? And in 72, he joined a guy named Harold E. Puthoff, coining the term remote viewing for the practice of seeking impressions about a distant or unseen target using paraphysiological means. And this was part of the U.S. Defense Intelligence Agency Stargate project.
That's a TV show, right? Stargate? I mean,
I think it's Star Wars, but yeah.
But I've got Star Wars.
That's
There's
it.
a TV show called Stargate, though, I think. Maybe it's a different Stargate. I don't know.
No, there's stars outside. I saw them earlier.
Yeah, we saw Big Dipper or Little Dipper. One of those dippers.
Somebody would dip in, and I've seen them.
Yeah, it was one of those dippers. And then that really bright star that was kind of staring at us, right?
That was a star?
Or, I don't know. It looked a little suspect. I will admit.
I drank too much. I don't know. And
it did look a little suspect.
Regardless, it doesn't. All this can't be proved because everybody just thinks it's pseudoscience, right? So what they're talking about is the fact that they spent millions, probably more like billions or more, of government subsidies and money and resources to figure out how people are able to, quote-unquote, remotely view, which is really just psychic abilities, which then leads to predictive code, which is what this research is really about. Predictive code in general, artificial intelligence, which is somehow able to do a lot of things that we don't even see coming before it's on our phone.
So, do you believe in like the Matrix and stuff? The false reality. I mean, look, we're in all green. It's just like the Matrix.
Reality's weird.
Yeah.
Whatever the case is.
And as far as the psychic
if it was
abilities,
a Matrix, the code could be broken, and that would be the problem. And also, it would be coming now because of the fact that we have changed the game as far as memory, computing, and processing goes. And before, we didn't have that when that movie was created. They might have had that. Some people might have had it, but like, that's where you go, well, shit. If some people had it, maybe it. Who knows? Don't want to worry about that too much. I'm more worried about seeing what's going on in the future, hopefully.
And I wanted to say, as far as the psychic abilities go, there was a movie called Akira. You ever see
enlighten me.
There's a guy who wears a jacket that says bad for health, good for education, or something like that. It's got a pill on it. It's a blue pill. What does the blue pill mean? I don't know.
It doesn't mean shit. It's a blue, red, green, yellow.
So
don't mean anything.
Okay, so he's got a blue pill on his jacket, but his jacket is red. And his bike is also red. And I think he has psychic abilities as well as his friend. What's his friend's name, guys? I've only seen the movie once.
Come on.
But the whole movie, I think he's trying to save his friend because the more disgruntled and angry his friend becomes, the more people that die and the more people that get hurt. Because he can't even control his own abilities, you know? His sight.
You're
I think
a funny
it's a
guy.
Psychic. No, I'm serious.
No, you're a funny guy. No,
that's what the movie. That's what I took from it. I mean, that's what I got.
That's
from
not
watching
funny.
it.
That's really sad and really scary.
Yeah,
but,
no, it is. And by the end of the movie, most of the people they're all kind of merging into one being.
They're not conscious anymore.
Yeah, right. It's becoming just one big fucking monstrosity. And then I think he kills it at the end with a gun. I don't know.
He kills what?
Everything.
Just ends it all?
Yeah.
Oh,
I think there's some big. I forget what he shoots it with. I don't know. I got to go back and watch it.
Wait a minute, though.
That's what it reminded me of when you said psychic stuff. I started thinking about that.
Well, so, though, here's the thing.
Because I watched the movie and I was like, oh, this sucks. But now I'm looking back. I'm like, damn, maybe it didn't suck. Maybe I was just stupid back then and I didn't understand it.
Here's what somebody might be thinking is that, like, if you go into, like, Nuance, which is a software company, and they had something to do with, I'm not going to go into that, but they had something to do with Dragon Naturally Speaking Systems, which is how predictive text and all that works.
Yeah.
That's all connected to. And then you go, okay, so who's gonna win? The people who might be possibly psychic, or the computers that are psychic, or the programs that are able to predict better than us? But wouldn't
you say that
and it really doesn't really
the
matter that much.
The machines are limited in capability, right? While we are unlimited, right? Isn't that the difference between us and the machines?
Wrong.
You think we are limited?
We're limited in our like our faculties, I guess I would say. I don't know. I'm not very good at speaking on it, but like for instance, our memory is limited. Our processing speed is limited. Our accuracy is limited. And that all sums up to, okay, if you can gather enough data, meaning memory, if you can gather enough data and be more accurate and then also process that quicker, you're going to be better at probability. And I think that probability is really what we're talking about. Because, like, what's the difference between if someone can predict what's going on next week or next month or next year, they're predicting the probability of something happening, right? And they're doing that by gathering all their information accurately and processing it quicker than anybody else can or anything can. But there is something very special about the way our brain works and stuff, and our emotions and our feelings and whatever else is behind all this, because we don't. Yeah, there is a difference. There is a difference. I don't know. I don't think it's a matter of. I think both will be unlimited at one point. Humans and computers, if they aren't already right now.
Yeah, I feel like we have the capability to have unlimited memory.
It's going to come down to emotional intelligence, because that's where our intuition lies, and that's where some people can predict.
Isn't that what the machines lack, right? Or is that just a Hollywood type of thing?
No, wait a minute. That's what I'm digging for is, well, do they lack intuition? Because how many times do you find yourself on one of your devices, meaning mobile or home or business, and that device beats you to what you're already thinking about or looking for?
Right. Huh. Interesting.
And the spooky part then becomes, full circle a little bit here. And I've left a lot out, and I've talked in a lot of circles. So bear with me if you're listening to this. I'm sorry, but it's just, if I read it all down the line, it would be a lot simpler for everyone, but can't do that. It's clear as day. Come on. Like, are you serious? Like, and it goes back to, do you know what the biggest artificial intelligence program ever created was? To this day, still is. Even though nobody really is talking about it in the whatever you want to call this.
Nothing comes to mind.
Well, let me tell you, Apple didn't create it originally. But they bought it.
Oh, okay. I think I know. Microsoft Sam. I mean, that's
Bill
not
Gates' hot dogs.
Okay, well. Okay. All right. No, I was thinking Microsoft Sam, but I don't know if that's really AI. That's just, you're typing in words and the guy's saying it. Yeah, it's really not.
But also, IBM and all of them were doing the foundation work for all of this. Siri. Sorry.
Yeah, everybody uses that. Well, I mean,
nobody has any
everybody
clue
did.
what the capability of it is, because they limit they limit it for so many reasons, but like there are endless reasons that try to figure out.
So can you break Siri?
What?
Can you break Siri?
Oh yeah, you want to see?
Man, I don't know if this is
I can't
something...
break. No. I can confuse it. That's what it is. But like, what is that? I'm not doing. That's nothing. That's not funny though. Boots and cats and boots and cats and boots and cats and boots and cats and boots and.
So didn't you say you had like a shirt to give me or something? Because I really liked the last shirt you gave me. I thought that was pretty dope.
Hey Siri, can you beatbox for me? What the hell is?
What's that?
You heard what I said, right?
Huh?
I don't even know who that is.
No.
So, but it's not like other people think. People think that like there's more sophisticated. I don't know. There isn't. Not widespread over. They beat everybody to it because they've just been sitting back and collecting data, and that's why you hear all this shit in the news about Google's AI becoming sentient and all this bullshit, and like all these other, those are very, very impressive neural networks and are gonna contribute, and they have enough resources, everything to help it go along. But something tells me it's just somebody figured it out way earlier.
Yeah,
and if you can predict, if I'm right, and there are a program is capable of not only predicting the future, but helping very intelligence, like maybe psychic, whatever you want to call it, individuals to predict that future as well. They can go hand in hand. It's just a matter now of the data transfer between machine and human is too slow. But it'd be a lot faster if it could be direct to the brain and you wouldn't have to speak or type. Meaning integrating AI into
Okay. I can't even keep up anymore. This is just too much, man.
Good night, everybody.
You know what it is? Like information.
Welcome to Thunderdome.
I'm sorry, man. I can't keep up anymore.
Bro, they're good, dude. I will trust me.
Tomorrow
you're gonna get a call from you're gonna get a call from someone who knows a lot about the legal system, and they're gonna be like, hey. No, this has been a long time.
This may be the longest episode yet. Maybe.
We might not be able to release this.
Well, no,
I'm definitely
going to.
not.
I'm definitely going to release it. And
are you gonna just drop it?
I'm just wondering if it's gonna get taken down. I don't know. We'll have to see. I'm putting it up though.
Please
sure.
do. Put it out there. I wouldn't have said all this shit. Also,
and if they take it down,
this is one. Okay, so here, let me put it this way. This is my fall research from this year.
Wow.
It all accumulates, though. And also, I bet you most of the people that are listening to this probably were like, he's making sense, but he's not making sense. And then he's holding back, and then he's going in a circle, and then he's diverted. So they're like, he's probably just full of shit. Until they go back and they go, like, if they use the correct browser that won't censor them and also gaslight them into other shit where they're going to be like, oh, it's false. Just look up Russell Targ. Look up Bob Saget.
Bob Saget, my favorite.
Oh, kidding. Oh, my God, dude. It's
America's Funniest Home Video. He was one of my favorite guys.
So now the real kicker, though, is what I'm working on.
What you working on?
Which will hopefully be a new network that isn't Wi-Fi and it's not Bluetooth.
So what the hell is it?
It's working.
You haven't come up with a name for it yet?
Believe it or not, I feel like Wi-Fi and Bluetooth, the person who actually developed and actually started and created and founded and theorized on it, those networks, which are both just radio networks. One's low energy, one's whatever you want to call Wi-Fi, because it's all over the board. Never got a choice in the name of it, and probably never got no credit. I mean, like, I know who both those two I've done so much research on too, because it's a matter of combining both those two together. The best assets of both, with the integration of more advanced. Well, you'll have to find out.
All right. Well, thanks for being down to do this, man.
Thanks for tuning in.
It's pretty cool. Yeah, thanks for listening, folks.
Thanks for listening. How long was it?
I don't know. We'll have to find out when I hit stop.
Heard that.
I'm pretty sure we got to be close to the 2 hour.
How'd we do?
I mean, there's no way to do bad. I mean, this is honest.
No, I'm kidding. Like, come on,
conversation.
get out of here with that.
No, serious. I mean, the only way it could go bad is if you were like, I don't really want to talk. And then we hit record anyway, and it's like, well, what's the point of recording?
Starts talking, man.
Yeah, now Rupert, we'll get a voice for
that
Rupert.
guy's pretty smart, though, bro.
We can do some editing. We can get him a voice.
Dude, he has not changed his shirt for like.
Has he taken a shower? Wash him up.
I give him a sponge bath every like, I don't know, like 4 or 6 months.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
He's a pretty smart guy, dude.
Ooh, he's smelly.
Boogie's got his name on his jaw.
On his jaw?
Yeah, I just wrote it in Sharpie. Actually, that's one of the.
Oh, I see. Okay, it's covered up by the tape.
That's a password for something.
Oh, it's another Easter egg.
So you asked earlier what.
Man, this is kind of cool.
You asked what an Easter egg to me is, and that's a way for me to memorize something without it actually being in my memory. Because imagine if the crazy fucking put your hat on, your tinfoil hat. But imagine if the same computers that are predicting can read your brain waves and then understand what those mean. They could theoretically read your thoughts. Okay? So if you're thinking about something, you better not be thinking too long about it. You better confuse whoever's reading your thoughts. Or they will, yeah. But that's down the road. That's a little bit like. But at the same time, wait a minute. Neuralink, though, just had monkeys playing Pong with their brain. So
yeah.
Wait a minute. What does that mean, though? Because it's interpreting more than just its thoughts.
That's pretty nuts. All right.
Don't think too hard, kids.
I'm going to hit the stop button. This has been fun. Thank you for the mics.
Thanks for having me, Jeff. Appreciate it.
This is awesome, man. And we'll do this again sometime.
For sure. Probably
like the next few weeks or so.
Probably next week. If I'm here next week,
it won't be too long.
We might be back.
Yeah, for sure. And then maybe you can show us some of your piano skills. He's a talented pianist, but no spoilers. We'll say that for next episode, all right?
Got a talented pianist.
Y'all take it easy. Thanks for having us.
What up?